All right, guys. So my camera failed on me. I was trying to be fancy and use this app I done bought, but it's garbage. So let's see. So what we're gonna do? I believe these are 10 mils. I think these are 10 millimeters. Can't go wrong with the 10 mils, guys. So I got a bunch of it put together. Let's take our 10 mil, which I believe it is. It's not. It's 11. Now these 11 mil bolts. All right, so we got that. Yeah, try to get fancy and use this app and easy as pie. Hold on, buddy. Make sure that's on there. All right, now that's on there. I don't want to bend it because you can bend that metal. That metal's soft. But I don't want this thing to, over time, to start wiggling or loose either. Almost there. On the last two. All right, so we got that part done. Next, we're gonna do what they call, I guess, the roosting bars on it. And then it says we're gonna do the, I guess it's the one bar go across the top. Let's see. This joker here. It's gonna be this one. Making sure I'm using all the correct hardware though. This is a chain and peak and roost. So this would be the peak and the roost. And this is a very, very small operation. I may do business with them again because everything is handwritten on the packet. That's made me feel kind of good. So peak and roost, we're gonna do on both sides. Y'all know what? Let me put my metal glasses on so I can capture that too, right? Hopefully the rain hold off for a little while. Let's see what's going on, guys. 1, 2. So we'll do 2 bolts first, just 1 on each side. Then we'll Alright guys. Okay. So I mean, these things are really not that hard to put together. I mean, and they super light. So that's the, I guess that's the beam, the joist. So let's get this one in first, guys. We're gonna put this one in. Uh-oh, feel a sprinkle. Come on, Rain, hold off for me. Come on, girl. All right, got that one in. Don't take much. Come down here, and we're gonna do this one. This one will be a whole lot easier. Let's go counter corner. I feel some raindrops. I'm not sure if it's gonna rain or it's just gonna sprinkle, guys. I know it's supposed to rain today, but hopefully it'll hold off and let us finish. But if we don't, we live to see another day. Let's get these, it's sprinkling, man. Let's, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. What we'll do is, hold on. Okay. These are longer screws. They gotta be fine, cause. All right, y'all. It looks like it's gonna rain. I'm feeling the moisture coming. So let me start putting my electronics up. Put my electronics up. I got a battery out here. Metal glasses. I don't think it's gonna rain though, man. I really don't. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna rain. I think it's just, I feel like that's just a little Passover moisture. Oh man, all that for nothing. Got to put the washer on it. Yeah, anybody can put these things together. Now imagine if you're doing a bigger one, you'll need some help when it comes to like, cause it got a this longer bar right here. So somebody have to help you with that probably. Or maybe not, I don't know. All right, so we got that part in. Let's get our 11 mil wrench. I mean, we almost there, guys. I mean, literally, this is. It's all 11 mil. Big deal. All right. Got it in there. Pretty solid. And I like the fact that it has this door on it right here. This how you move it. I mean, it's light, but when you put them wheels on it, I guess it clips out. So let's do what they call the roost bars now. Yeah, that storm pretty much passing over right there. It's not a storm, just some sprinkles. Let's go with the roost bars now. Let me flip it over. It says the door and the roost bars. So here go the roost bars right here. So we go top view from the door. So these are bars, I guess. So I guess they just call these roost bars because this is where they can roost at. But I guess this will make it more sturdy. No. There you go, right there, right there. That works. I guess it makes it more sturdy. Okay, so you need a longer bolt for right there. Almost there, guys. For real. All right. Let's put this in here. And I do believe once we do that and we throw the tires on, the hard part is done. So okay. This is first roost bar. Okay, yeah, so this one need a longer bolt. I mean, this thing is really easy to put together, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. This is not no rocket science right here. All right. So I imagine this is it, right? They ain't lining up correctly. Hmm. Hold on. Maybe this shit, cause this is slides. It got like, okay. Not sure, guys. I don't want to bend it because I don't want to break no wheels, but it definitely seemed like this is where it's supposed to go, period. Yeah, they the same bars. Nothing different about this bar. That bar the same. Don't line up like it should. Got it. Just gotta do a little, gotta coax it a little bit. So let's go ahead and tighten this bad baby up while we over here. All right. So these the roost bars, guys. You let your chicken roost, you know. But I don't know. We'll see if they're gonna roost or not. I doubt it. But I've never provided my meat birds a place to roost, so I'm not sure. You know. Who knows? They probably will roost. I just never gave them the opportunity to roost. But yeah, this thing is fairly simple. And then we have a couple of more over there, and that's a couple more pieces, and I'm not sure. Yeah, that's it. Peak and roost bars. Just making sure I ain't moving too fast. We're gonna do it the same way we just did. And if everything going like planned, man, I may can get these jokers in here tonight. Now, with this feeder, the feeder can be placed on the inside or the outside. If you're gonna place it on the inside, you can just hook it in here. But if you're gonna place it on the outside, you can literally cut a hole in this thing and just slide your tray through that. I think that's what I'm gonna do, cause I don't want to come in here all the time, man. Them chicken nasty, man. For real. All right, put that right there. Remember how we did it last time? Don't forget the washer. No wasted motion. All movement is purposeful, right? All right, got it. Give me a second. I just want to get the bite on it a little bit without bending it or messing up the threads. And I can do that by propping it like this. And the whole boat spinning. Good deal. Let's come over here. Same thing, different day. All right. Gotta use a little force, but not too much. Tighten it, and then we're gonna get the wheels on it. And guys, from there we're gonna put the cover on it. Then we're going to go, once we get the cover on it, then we gotta hook up the water. It's a bell. That's why I got it so close over here. And that's another reason why I wanted to make sure I started with the small one, because moving it every day or every other day for water can be a challenge. Absolutely. Final bar. All right, got that part done. All right, so next, I think that's the wheels. I believe it's the wheels next. Yep, the wheels, guys, the wheels. It says, when the roof is complete, lay out the roof attached to the sides. Attach the wheel assembly to the outside of the coupe. Make special note of the plastic washers. So here go let's get the wheels. Not sure. Let's figure it out. Which side do they go on? We're gonna go. It said make note of the plastic. Make note of the plastic washer. This should be between the assembly and the coupe side. All right. So it should be right here then. That makes sense, because you got the bolts on the outside. So let's see how we can make this happen. This should be between the assembly and the coupe side. You 19, baby? Yeah, you 19. Let's get a 19 mil. Should be done with the 11, right? Oh, how about I'm missing my 19? Come on now. I done left it attached to something. I got a deep 19 though. So we want to go 19 and 19. All right. So the plastic washer goes in between the coupe and the bro, he about out of juice. My little Harbor Freight, the ratchet gun kind of exposing itself as of late, guys. I ain't gonna say it's the strongest. For real. All right. So this is when you pop it up. Okay, perfect. That's how you get it up off the ground. When you're ready to move it. Same thing, different day. Let's come over here, do the same thing, y'all. And we got the wheels on. Then I have the feeder, and I got the feeder, and I have the top, and it's another little set of some type of little. Okay. Almost there. Hold it like this. All right, so we got that in. Now, I just got to figure out, there's two pieces right here that I need to know. What in the world do they belong to? Oh, you know what that is? This is the water bracket. These are the water stands. Let me get it right quick and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, it comes with a water stand on it, right? And that's what made me really want it, because we don't have to worry about watering. I mean, not every day. And if somebody have to water it for you, they don't have to literally go inside the coop and do it. So let's see. Here we go. So I'm thinking it's 40s, right? But this is how this goes, without a doubt, right? Here we go. So that's that. Now, battery 3% charge soon, guys. Let me take these off. Metal glasses go dead fast. Okay. So let's make sure everything is what it should be. I'm gonna charge these metal glasses up, guys. I'm trying to figure out just how these bars attach. And you know how these bars attach? Do you want to know how these bars attach? Do you truly really want to know how these bars attach? I got to take this whole panel off, y'all. The whole panel come off. The whole entire panel. Ain't no need to even looking at it. This whole panel got to come off. I got the panel on backwards, y'all. I have the panel on backwards, my friends. That's why it was kind of hard to do. Thank God for the little Harbor Freight tool to get it done. I ain't gonna say it's the... Dang. Why are you not? Whole panel gotta come off, guys. Come on, girl. All right, I'm gonna just pull that whole panel off, and then that way I get that one free. Put these right here on this pallet. And we just gonna pop it off and turn it around, man. Ain't no need to stand stuck. I should have caught that, but I didn't. Okay. So this get turned around. Don't want to lose any of our hardware. So just take this, simply trying to give us problems, but we're not gonna accept those problems, are we? I'm not accepting them. Come on, man, you coming out. Man, this thing don't want to come out, y'all. Got it. Without damaging the boat. All right, the boat is out on this side too. So take them and just simply turn it around. All right. Get these up. Should be a washer in my pocket. It is, guys, it is. All right, guys, so had to fix my mistake. So what is this? This the latch. I guess that's the door latch, okay? So if that's the case, then the last assembly we have is this portion right here, which would be up like this, and which will allow us to see over there cutting, trying to see what I'm doing. Nosy little mug. So I'm spending a lot of time around that fence right there. Look, look, look. Oh man. I could have did it the other way and made it easier, but I don't want it to snag me or snag my clothing when I'm walking by. Something like this, at first it don't seem like it matters, but it really do. Guys, we're almost here. Like, we're here now, right? All right, there you go. So we have it put together, guys. All right, now let's put our metal glasses back on. They should be charged up somewhat. I ain't gonna say they fully charged, but they still charging a little bit, so we'll work on what we got. Now, what's next is, I think the tarp. I believe the tarp is next, guys. I mean, making sure I'm reading these instructions, man. These instructions ain't necessarily the best instructions, guys, I'm telling you. So this how this goes right here. And your water tank sit up top. Whew. I'll cut you, boy. So yeah, and you just put your water tank up top, and you should be good to go. All right, good to go. Now, and the water tank simply is, this is what you do. You just simply take the water tank and you put it up there like this. And we're gonna fill that up with water. Make sure this is all the way down in there. And then it's a hose that run from there to, matter of fact, let's go and hook it up. So this is the water that's gonna go inside. So we got a hose that run from this water right here. Hold on. So it's a hole right here. Let's see. This 8 gallons, and then whatever that is. So what do we have here, guys? So this is just for the tank itself. Hold the tank up in the middle. We could go ahead and install that while we're doing it. So this will hold the tank up in the middle, right? And we can raise this or lower this based on the bird's size. And so I'm thinking there's some kind of contraption that allow you to raise it and lower it based on size. Hold on. Yeah, they don't really, the only thing about this, the instructions suck, guys. They don't have good instructions, so you're gonna have to really be some common sense type stuff, like for real. Okay, I got it. I know what it is. Yeah, you're gonna have to really be on some common sense stuff, or mechanically inclined. So far, the only thing I think could be better are the instructions, straight up. Everything else is straightforward, but for somebody who really not mechanically inclined, this will kind of throw you for a loop. Yeah, it'll throw you for a loop, because if you don't really know how to do this kind of stuff, so let's see. Just make sure it's down low enough so the smaller ones can get it. And that should be it right there, right? All right, so the water hooked up. Now, I need to figure out how this water will work, because the only thing I'm seeing is this plug right here. And maybe it's a hole at the bottom, but I don't. This is a plug. Am I missing something, guys? Is it something inside of it? No. Make sure there ain't nothing under the top. So we want to secure that with some straps so it won't move. Let's see. I have this, but oh, I got it. Found the piece, guys. Here's the piece right here. So they have a little and it's all gravity fed. So we'll put this over in there real good. And it already have the tape on it. I think it's gonna be a 19 too. No. Okay. Just about there, guys. So they gave us these bungee cords, and I believe, I'm not sure, but it's 10-piece bungee cord. And I believe, no. So they said ensure that you strap this down. This tank right here, with some type of strap. Make sure there ain't no strap in here. Now they didn't provide any straps, so I'm gonna have to provide the strap. It's a little disappointing. Everything else seemed to be pretty well thought out, you know. Let's see if this will, let's see how this works. I might have to just zip tie this to it, but we'll see. I mean, because it may work fine. So let's see. Next is tarp. But I want to fill up the water before we fill up the tarp, right? Put on the tarp. Because we want to see if the water gonna actually trickle down or we need to work. So that's why I brought this over here like this. Because we have a hose that we can pull over here. And just gonna put it in there like that, guys. So that's my only concern about it. I always gotta pull it right up in here to get water in it. So let's see how it works. So the water is filling it up. Next, we're gonna need some straps right here. So I'm gonna have to, matter of fact, I have some straps. Yeah, Let's put some straps on it. Because I really want this to work when I'm not here, right? I don't want this just to always be primarily something that I have to do. You get what I'm saying? So let's make it as best as possible now. Let's see. Yeah, I have some little flimsy straps I gotta find around here that, let's see if it's in the back of this truck here. Here go one. Little flimsy strap, but I haven't used it for anything, and this is gonna be perfect for this. Let me get it out this truck, and I trim off the excess or whatever, but yeah, this is a perfect strap. I got this when I went and got that grill, and haven't used it since. But it's gonna work perfectly for what we're trying to accomplish today. All right. Yeah, this thing is really easy to put together. The water hadn't reached down in yet, so let me see if it's an issue with, like, that's why I wanted to make sure that I didn't put the top on yet. Is it an issue with turning it on? Let's see. So hopefully nothing is pinched. But, oh, there go the water there. Perfect. I need to get this up off the ground. I'll be cleaning this thing every day if I don't. 'Cause these chickens are nasty. So the animals y'all hear howling, they see me over here, right? So they want to worry you. They'll worry you. That's how they do. They want to worry you. They don't care. All right, so we should really be along the lines of this, and then this, and then, hold on, and come up through here. Yeah, that's the only thing that I feel like they didn't do a good job of, and that's the instructions, guys. The instructions are not really good. Yeah, you gotta use a whole lot of whoa. All right, so that's full. The water is full. All right, so the water full. Next, let me put my top on. Let's put the top on the water so we know we got one thing done. Yeah, it just went down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. No rocking. And I'm gonna strap it in there. Now, this water bill is what? I'm not sure. All right, so you push that in. Huh. How do you? What is this thing, man? What is this? Okay, so I just removed this little black piece right here, and it looked like the water is coming in. I guess. Why is that not working? Hold on. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this goes in here somewhere, right? But man, okay. Hmm. Why is that like that? Hmm. It's crazy. Yeah, they don't tell you how to work this thing, right? So I put it right there, nothing come out. Now if you push this button in, it come out. All right? So I'm not sure what this all about, y'all. Let's see if there's any kind of instructions for this, man. This water bill. I've never used one before. No. Let's see. see. What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How'd it go? Go ahead. Let's see. Go. Both of y'all go. Okay. They actually have a website. But of course, I can't get it because the internet. Uh-oh, it's coming up. I don't think it's that hard. It's just, I don't want to tear anything up while trying to figure it out when they should have just provided the instructions to go with it, to be honest. Okay, so no, here we go. Man. Yeah, this wasn't thought out real good. Let me see if I can strap this thing down, this waterer down, while we wait to see if we can get any kind of network up. Let me see if I can lower the quality down. Let's see if we can go down. Man. All right, let's strap this thing down while we wait to see if we could get any network. It's basically saying you need 2 straps. So I'll get another strap. Strap this down in here. And as you move it around, this definitely needs to be strapped in, guys. So it looks like what we're gonna have to do is walk down there closer to the house to see if we could get this to play. So I could figure out how to use this bell waterer, guys. strapping the water in right now ain't as important as figuring this out so we can get these doggone birds up in here. Let me see. Let's see if we can pull this off. Now I feel like this goes like this. Now this is not good. Uh-oh.
Hi, I'm Daniel from Happy Farmer, and I'm going to go over our water kit, which includes our mill water and our water tank. And then later I'm going to show you how to hook it up to our layer coop as well as our broiler coop. When you
Ah. Man, this is a headache right here, man. So, poor instructions. So, you can't assume people gonna know how to use this stuff.
receive the water bell, it should come fully assembled, but I will take it apart and show you the new components and also how to adjust the water level. Inside the bell, you'll have the hose. You get usually about
I'll just come back and do this tomorrow. So I'll move them tomorrow. Oh, hold on.
inside here, and when this float is pushed by gravity, so when the water level is, when it's empty, the orange bell is on a spring, and so it goes up, and it will push against the float inside here, and when this float is pushed, the water flow continues, and it'll flow down, fill the trough, and when the water is full, the water bell goes down, and will turn off the float, preventing the continuous flow from the tank. When the flow of water has stopped and you have it sitting in the bell here, if you would like to adjust the depth of the water, come up here, you remove the float part, and the white housing will turn clockwise to move it down. As you move it down, the farther down you go, the deeper your water will get in your trough. And once you have a certain location that you like, stop and turn this red down, secure it in place, and you should be good to go. Once you have the white housing part set, check to make sure as the water flows it doesn't overflow, and you can adjust your level by screwing the white part up or down to meet your desired height. If you'd like to add some weight to the water bell to keep it from swaying, you can do so by filling this reservoir here at the bottom, and I'll show you how to access that. Here at the top, we have this little black pin or key. Simply pull that off the back and set it aside, and then this little housing here at the top, the white part, just simply slides off the top, followed by the orange bell as well. Set those aside, and you simply have the red lock nut here as well. You can fill this with gravel, sand, pebbles, whatever works if you would like to add some weight to keep the bell from swinging. When you go to connect the water bell to the tank, simply remove the plug from the water tank, and you'll need the small adapter that will come with the water kit. Simply screw that into the tank, followed by the hose from the water bell, and just push it onto the adapter, and you should be good to go. Make sure the water tank is higher than the water bell to make sure the gravity flow works great. Also, you can nut or trim the hose to fit the style and the dimensions of the coupe. Now that we have our water trough, and when the water is full, the water bell goes down and will turn off the float. Preventing the continuous flow from the tank. When the flow of water has stopped and you have it sitting in the bell here, if you would like to adjust, and we'll turn off the float spring, and so it goes up and it will push against the float inside here, and when this float is pushed, the water flow continues, and it'll flow down, fill the trough, and when the water is full, the water bell goes down and will turn off the float, preventing the continuous flow from the tank. When the flow of water has stopped and you have it sitting in the bell here, if you would like to adjust an 1/8 turn, and this is a float, and this is what determines when the water comes out and when it stops. On the orange part here of the water bell, the water level inside the trough is determined by gravity. So when the water level is, when it's empty, the orange bell is on a spring, and so it goes up and it will push against the float float inside here, and when this float is pushed, the water flow continues, and it'll flow down, fill the trough, and when the water is full, the water bell goes down, and we'll turn off the float, preventing the continuous flow from the tank.
Okay.
When the flow of water has stopped and you have it sitting in the bell here, if you would like to adjust the depth of the water, come up here, you remove the float part, and the white housing will turn clockwise to move it down. As you move it down, the farther down you go, the deeper your water will get in your trough. And once you have a certain location that you like, simply stop and turn this red lock nut down to secure it in place, and you should be good to go. Once you have the white housing part set, check to make sure as the water flows that it does not overflow, and you can adjust your level by screwing the white part up or down to meet your desired height. If you would like to add some weight to the water bell to keep it from swaying, you can do so by filling this reservoir here in the bottom, and I'll show you how to access that. Here at the top, we have this little black pin or key. Simply pull that off the back and set it aside, and then this whole housing here at the top, the white part, just simply slides off the top, followed by the orange bell as well. Set those aside, and then you simply have the...
We'll do that tomorrow, y'all. I ain't finna sit out here and fool with this thing all night. I'm losing daylight. Let's go ahead and put this on there, though. Whoa, hold on. This is absolutely a nice tarp, though. Now, they may have dropped the ball on the instructions, but they didn't drop the ball on this tarp. This tarp is nice. For real, too. This is a high-end tarp. That ain't no cheap tarp right there. They got straps in there. Just about there, guys. And I'm ready to get them chicken up off that doggone trailer, because they done stunk up that trailer. And I really and truly am looking forward to getting them out of there. All right. Huh. Let's see. So, I got it the wrong way then, right? Let's see, hold on. So if I turn it the other way, strap it down. No, it's the right way here. You don't want to tear no hole in it. All right. So, try to pull it together, pull it. All right. That. Let's see if we can go right here. Yeah, we're gonna need 2 people to do this. I'm not sure, because we got these straps right here. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Whew. Yeah, I'm still missing some parts, y'all. But I'll come back tomorrow and work on this, man. I'm not finna lose no sleep fooling around with this thing. Yeah, we'll finish it up tomorrow, man. I got other things to do. And I gotta cut a hole in here. And I'm gonna take the feeder. I'm gonna cut a hole in here. And well, we mount the feeder in there. So, to be continued, fellas and ladies. Appreciate y'all.